Good afternoon. Welcome to the E.H. Scott Special Demonstration. My name is Richard Lee, my associate Lou Lombardi, and we are both from the New Jersey Antique Radio Club. We'd like to demonstrate the Good afternoon. Welcome to the E.H. Scott Special Demonstration. My name is Richard Lee, my associate Lou Lombardi, and we are both from the New Jersey Antique Radio Club. We'd like to demonstrate this incredibly special communication receiver. Please bear with us.
It's plugged in already, and we've got an antenna hooked up, and let's see what it does. Pretty interesting radio. I've been playing around with radios for many years, and this one is something else. So,
At
show you
Houston,
what you've got.
let's for argument's sake say Houston still has something to play for in Week 15, and they beat the Colts in that game. Then the Colts finish against Kansas City.
CDC info brought to you by DHHS and the CDC.
Planet.
Join the countless New Yorkers who have made him the city's things you should never.
We got a real DXer here.
And I don't hear many Republican.
We're just kind of scanning through the AM band. See what we're getting. Just channel after channel. And it's got a beautiful selectivity here for very narrow band, for very sharp tuning on shortwave stations and AM. Separate them out. And then a nice wide medium band. And then on the stronger stations for music, super wide band.
You've been printing a lot of money, too bad. We're going to stiff you. We're not going to pay our debts too private.
Between $49 and $79.
Interesting for a communications receiver made at any time is separate bass and treble controls, which really do something.
The time of your life.
Let's see if we can get some music and
associate programs, and what's Casey Anthony's story, but
it's just station after station.
It's crazy.
Got an antenna tuner here. Trim the antenna. And it's got a phonograph input. Kind of unusual for a shortwave communications receiver. And even more unusual is a static and scratch suppressor for phonograph records. When you play a phonograph through it, has an input in the back for it. And RF sensitivity on the meter, so you can set and calibrate it. And the set, what's really interesting about the set is it's really two sets in one box. If you look at the inside, it's got two complete separate tuners. One for long wave and AM broadcast so that you can truly get high fidelity with, I believe, 2 tuned RF stages and multiple IF stages down the strip. And then a complete separate short wave that covers from the top of the AM band right up to 60-something megahertz. If you look down at the end of the dial here, check that out. What is that, 64? Screaming back for those days, let me tell you. It's got a receive and a transmit with 2 buttons so that when used with a transmitter, you could put that off and it would cut the radio off. And of course, for Scott, it's got adjustable selectivity and a phase control with a crystal filter. Absolutely unbelievable on shortwave. And certainly a beat frequency oscillator for single sideband with separate RF gain control and AF so that you can turn the audio up on sideband and then use the RF gain control. Has an AFC switch to turn that off of manual. It's got 7 bands on the shortwave covering from 2 megahertz up to 64 megahertz. And then 2 separate bands on the AM tuner and high fidelity part of the set, which is long wave and broadcast from 140 kilohertz up to 400, and then the entire AM band from about 530 or so right up past 1700. And that's what we're on right now, just kind of checking out.
And so they stimulated the economy. We actually, Oregon, I say.
And it's pulling something in every 10 kc. It's absolutely amazing. Let me put it on the separate shortwave position here. And let's see, it's got BFO. Let's see what we've got. We're going to cut the bandwidth down a little bit for shortwave reception so we don't get... code in there. I've kind of gone through the radio for you a little bit, Rich, so that I can check out and make sure that every one of these functions is doing something. They all seem to be doing it pretty well. So you can get sidebands, of course.
The first move you make.
I'll turn the beat frequency oscillator off, and the crystal filter is absolutely amazing in this. If you look, it has selectivity here for the sidebands and a phase control. Of course, that's not the kind of station you'd use that narrow a filter on. Let's see if we can find something more appropriate. I'm going to turn that off. The band spread is pretty amazing on it too. It's got the smoothest control. Check out the fineness of that. It just keeps going. Oh, here we go. Here's some code. We'll narrow that down. It's a twiddler's delight. One of the most unusual sets I've seen. I've been fixing sets for 60 years. No, I shouldn't say that. And it's amazing. If you see some of the other sets I have, this one just kind of blows them all away. I don't know why you don't just leave it here, to tell you the truth, but it's amazing.
So Lou, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've picked up frequency
we got something
every band.
We can get that going, and yeah, you might want to.
It's amazing the different stuff that comes in at different times of the day, too, on all the different bands.
El presidente de Colombia, Juan Manuel Santos, ha anunciado hoy que analiza junto con un grupo de abogados la posible retirada de su país del Pacto de Bogotá, suscrito en 1948 y por el cual este país, junto con muchos...
To WTWW. And we will leave this frequency now and resume broadcasting on 5830 kilohertz. Thank you for listening to WTWW.
En 1961 y orientó medidas para reforzar el control de la navegación sobre las finanzas estatales.
Lou, thank you very much for demonstrating. Incredible set, very unique. Not too many of these around. Well, we hope everybody enjoyed this little incursion into E.H. Scott's finest communication receiver ever made. Thank you.